here with me tonight. You get me by myself. I am Beth Hanner, live in here in the PZTV studio talking about headache-friendly fragrances and our exciting new release. There are so many amazing things I cannot wait to share with y'all. So as you are hopping on, definitely let me know where you're tuning in from in the comments. I can actually see Facebook tonight, so I'll be interacting with you there if that's where you're tuning in from. I have Ashley behind the cameras watching TikTok and the website, and it's also Dana's also in here watching on all platforms as well. So definitely let us know what you think tonight. I'm super excited. This show, my friends, and I know a lot of you are already tuning in and have already seen some of it. It is so good. So many amazing things. Hi, Liliana. Good to see you. Looks like they're starting to come in over on the Book of Faces. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Beth Hanner, and I am super excited to be here again. I just remembered or just realized, though, that, and I do this all the time, if you've ever tuned in with me before, I forget to turn down the AC. Oh. It's at, because it bumps it up. I mean, I don't want it to feel like spring, not just yet in here. I want it to feel like cool. Thank you. That bumps up to 80 whenever we leave here, so it gets hot. Thank you, Rachel. Welcome on in, Liliana. Good to see everyone. Are they coming into the room so far?
Yeah, a lot of people saying hi. A lot of people excited to shop.
Those simmering lights.
I'm telling you, friends, super amazing stuff here. Yes. Hi, Kim. Good to see you from Minnesota. Welcome on in. Hashtag newbie if you are new. I want to hear from you. Super awesome show tonight. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. Hi, Victoria. Definitely. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of introduce who I am, and then we're going to get started. I'm Beth Hanner, and I am live with you hosting the show tonight. I'm super excited, as always, to be here talking about headache-friendly fragrances with all of you fragrance lovers, because we're all that. And if you are new to us, like I said, give us a follow. We are Pink Zebra Home. So what that means is that any of your spaces, we're a company that specializes in home fragrance, right? First and foremost. But any of your spaces, we can fragrance it. And not only do we fragrance it safe for your family members and also safe for your pets. We have products ranging from sprinkles, which is the bread and butter of our company. I'm going to talk about that here in just a little bit, to different formats that you're going to see odor eliminating formats of those sprinkles, diffuser oils. We have accessories like this right here, all kinds of ways to utilize our products. So if you're a lover of that, don't go anywhere. In addition to a complete kitchen line as well as a body care line on the site right now. So any one of the spaces that you have in your home, we can fragrance it, and we do it quite well. You're going to hear me reference sprinkles a lot tonight, so I am going to be talking about blending, right, and ways to utilize our products in different ways. I love to blend, and that's kind of what makes our product unique and special. But I also want to say that we have, if you love everything that you see, you're going to hear me reference our monthly subscription program called Simpler. Simpler is incredible. So if you love everything that you see tonight, I'm going to give you all the reasons in the world to join our incredible scent subscription that we have here at Pink Zebra Home. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm not missing out on any more comments. We're about ready to jump on in. Hi, Holly. Good to see you. Hi, Lynn. Definitely let me know if you're tuning in. We're going to get started. I want to introduce kind of this is like the second half, obviously, of March. We introduced part of Hello Sunshine earlier 2 weeks ago, as well as our throwback sip collection, which was incredible. You guys loved it, right? So tonight, Hello Sunshine is the theme and the feel, and I want you to think basically like spring with a smile, right? Anything that, when you think of spring, this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see bright yellows, you're gonna see fun greens, you're gonna see maybe a gnome or two. You're definitely, you never know, right? When a gnome will pop up. You're gonna see things that definitely bring back the memories. Raindrops, all of that, whenever, that's what Hello Sunshine encompasses. Bright, happy, and all of the things. So if spring is your vibe, which it is mine, you're definitely going to want to stick around and such. So definitely, you love the blue. Well, we're going to jump right on in because I have a lot of you that are already talking about this incredible brand new simmering light. I might have shared this. I don't know if I did share this actually. I think this might have been a sneak peek maybe on our socials. So definitely, this is the Blue Topaz Simmering Light. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we have two different ways to warm your wax sprinkles. We have what we call a simmering light, and then we also have a simmer pot. So this is a simmering light. It's going to heat with a light bulb. Here I have it featured on the antique white base, and I also have it featured on the wood grain base. So two different ways to, just personal preference. They both work exactly the same. This is really radiant, refreshing. Obviously, it's light filled. I'm going to shut this off so you guys can get the feel. The color is absolutely stunning. And how about that? How gorgeous is that? It's kind of got like a metallic luster, I would say. And, obviously it's texturized. That's why I love about it. When you turn it back on, you're going to see that it has different facets here. So it's going to allow all of that light to completely illuminate, right? I just think this is such a stunning color. Definitely whatever preference you have. I mean, we have two different bases. So you've got wood grain. Laura Lee always says to put it, pair it up with whatever surface you're going to put it on. That way you have a contrast. Kind of like how we have the white on the wood here. Definitely, I don't know which one, suits you guys. Which one would you purchase? Let me know. Or if you already have purchased it, let me know that too. I think it's absolutely stunning. It almost gives me like a crystal type effect to it as well. You can see the light illuminates all the way through the outside. So definitely an add to cart item. We had one that was like this, I believe, around wintertime. The iced white diamond, if you remember that. This is definitely giving me a similar feel, but it's a gorgeous blue. So who is adding this to cart so far? I know there's a lot of fans out there.
Yeah, they're split between the white and the wood.
They are? Yeah. I feel like the white probably gives you a little bit more of like a clean, wouldn't you say, like a clean, it's a clean and crisp, whereas the wood grain is a little bit more toned down. But, again, just personal preference. I can shut them both off so you guys can get a feel again for it. Definitely very pretty shut off as well. Your 3 scoops of your favorite fragrance is going to go right up in here in this dish, at minimum 3 scoops. We're always going to talk about that here in just a second. So definitely one that I wouldn't sleep on. So hi, Christy, good to see you. Hi, Geraldine, good to see you too. So definitely all kinds of good stuff. All right, so we are going to continue to move on down. I want to invite you on in to stick around. If you are brand new, of course, say #newbie in the comments. I'm Beth Hanner, and we're introducing Hello Sunshine. So come on down and join in on the fun. This next product is no stranger to anyone that is on the live, especially not to me, because it's definitely one of my absolute loves. Reintroducing to you Fireside Vanilla, my friends. All right, I need to know because this is one of the it fragrances for me. If you're a Fireside Vanilla lover, drop that down in the comments. I want to hear from you. So Fireside Vanilla, I'm going to give you some history. Definitely was a part usually of our fall line. That's when you typically saw it. It is making a return, but I'm going to tell you now, this is your PSA. If you want it, you need to grab it because it is considered a limited release, right? So while supplies last. So let me tell you about it. This is a carton of sprinkles, right? So this is, your fragrance notes are smoky vanilla, bourbon, and woody cologne. It's definitely one of my absolute favorite fragrances that we've ever had. I know Annette is giving us some love up in here for Fireside Vanilla. It's got a gorgeous fragrance to it. It's a different kind of vanilla than what you have seen in other vanillas. Like, it's not a bakery vanilla. I did yesterday, if you were on live with me, I actually took this exact fragrance and made an incredible blend with the Royal Rouge, and it was so good. So definitely you want to grab this. If you have that Royal Rouge, it's absolute perfection. So yes, run, don't walk. Yes, it is great, isn't it? And you can mix it with so many different things. I really like to mix it with an amber fragrance, typically like something like Summer Romance, just complements it so well. Very, very pretty. So again, while supplies last, and while we're here, kind of talking about Fireside Vanilla in a carton, I'm going to kind of talk to you a little bit about sprinkles and what they are. So sprinkles are the bread and butter of our company here at Pink Zebra Homes. So we have 2 different formats. You're going to hear me talk about sprinkles in a carton and sprinkles in a bag. So this here is a 16-ounce carton of sprinkles of Fireside Vanilla. This is going to give you 384 hours of fragrance time. Our sprinkles are made right out here in our warehouse in Sugar Land, Texas, and they are safe for your environment, safe for your family, and safe for your pets. They can be blended to customize your own fragrance. So like when you heard me reference, mixing it with Royal Rouge or Summer Romance, that's kind of what we're known for. So it's kind of fun. You get to, create your own, be the master of your own masterpiece type thing with our sprinkles. Again, 2 different formats. So sprinkles in a bag and then sprinkles in a carton. I always say this is definitely an add a carton to cart kind of night with everything that we have right here, my friends. This one you want. It is so good. It's such an incredible, it's romantic. It's got a gorgeous bourbon note in the middle. So definitely want to add that up. So you're going to hear me talk a lot about sprinkles tonight. So it looks like we've got a lot of people that are lovers of Fireside Vanilla. Are they talking about it over there on the other platforms?
Yeah, there's a lot of fire emojis.
A lot of fire emojis.
Lots of love for the Fireside.
Yeah. What do you got, Dana? Everybody happy up in here?
Oh yeah, there's lots of fire emojis, which is exactly what I
It is,
say.
and it like hi Bridget, hi Kaylee. It's such a fantastic fragrance to do all kinds of blending. But let me just tell you, here's your PSA. It's a secret from Beth. Don't sleep on it, right? Because it's while supplies last. I want you to grab it. Right? While supplies last. Everything that we're talking about tonight, limited, you always keep that in mind. This is a new hot release, so you definitely want to do your shopping. So, love Fireside Vanilla. Yeah. See? There you go.
They wish it hadn't gone away too. So
yes, I know. So definitely one that you want to add to cart. And again, this is going to give you 384 hours of fragrance time. So tonight, as I reference these sprinkles and the different fragrance formats that we have, if it's available in a carton, it always serves you to purchase it in a carton. So the only way this is available tonight is in the carton, but this is definitely one that you want. So, okay. All right. So definitely a lot of love for that. All right. We are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to move on down. I want to hear from y'all. So definitely keep those comments coming. If you are brand new to us, as always, let me know. #newbie in the comments. I'm Beth Hanner. I'm in here in the PZTV studio releasing Hello Sunshine. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Ann. All right. How gorgeous is this? Let's just take a second. This is probably one of the most unique, beautiful accent shades that we've ever had here at Pink Zebra Home. If you were on with me in the very beginning, I introduced who Pink Zebra was and what we do here. Pink Zebra is known for our incredible decor as well, right? So not only is it functional, but it's beautiful. So this is what we call an accent shade. So this is the Blue Blossom accent shade. It is absolutely stunning. I paired it up with the glossy white simmering light, so I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. But I want to call this out. So there's a lot of detail here, and I want you guys to hear about it. So it's definitely a gorgeous periwinkle blue. Happens to be one of my absolute favorite fragrances or favorite colors that ever. And each one of these petals, that's why when you hear it, they're actually hand placed on there. So if you look, and it also gives a 3D effect. So I'm actually going to take this off so you guys can see how stunning this is up close. It's just so pretty, and it's heavy, it's well made. Every single one of them, again, hand placed. So what I also love about it too is that it has different holes on the outside, so it's going to illuminate that light. So whatever you pair up with it, it's going to you're going to be able to see that color through, right? So this is a handcrafted ceramic accent shade, and then it's actually painted as well. So I mean, if you think about the detail that comes into doing this, like each one of those flowers, I don't even know if I could count how many. So pretty, yes. And this is available right now on the site. So if you're shopping, that is exactly where you need to go. Hi, Jessica. Good to see you. I know it's given me definite like calming vibes, feminine vibes. Even quiet, it's a very serene, very, really screams spring. Are there love in this one so far?
Yes, there's a lot of hearts on the website right now.
It is beautiful. And it's a nice size piece too. I just think that, and absolutely like with that new simmering light that we just launched here, I'm going to pull this over so you guys can see this too. Like, just look at how gorgeous the two of these. That's what I love about Pink Zebra Home products is that they just like, they're going to be so stunning. Can I see both of those on camera?
Yep.
How gorgeous is that? Just, they really complement each other.
Does that one fit over that one?
It actually doesn't. I did test that out for you guys. I knew that that a lot of you would ask. It doesn't fit, but I do want to actually call attention to the simmering light that's underneath this. So we're going to take this off for a second. Again, you can usually put different simmering lights underneath of that, but because of the beveled around the outside of the one that I showed you at the very beginning, it's not gonna work with this exact accent shade. However, this is the glossy white, and I always talk about this being like the little black dress of simmering lights, because it totally goes with everything. This and the candle glow. So if you are tuning in and you've never seen our product before, I would highly encourage you, to purchase one of these simmering lights, either the glossy white or the candle glow, because it definitely kind of gives you that start. It's like a perfect start, right? You do that, and then you pair it up with your favorite sprinkle, and then of course you got to get an accent shade. This is absolutely going to be one. I'm going to have this. This is so stunning. So again, Blue Blossom accent shade. Who has added that up? I want to hear from you. I'm doing great, Dawn. Good to see you. I want to see very relaxing looking. Spring is definitely sprung. Yes, a lot of love for this over on the Book of Faces. Hi, Jean. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Anything on TikTok? Everybody okay?
Yeah, no, they're good.
So far, so good?
Somebody asked, would that fit over a mini diffuser, you think?
Would this fit over a mini diffuser? I do not think so. Yeah, no. I think it's almost too small. I'm looking. Yeah. No, I think this is going to be one of those. Let me see.
There's one behind you.
Oh, there is one behind me. I don't think it's going to fit, but I can take a look real quick.
It's snug.
I don't know. Hold on. I'll just do a demo. This is always, it's always kind of nice to be able to take our products if they do work and fit. I'm not exactly sure. I'm by looking at it, I think it might be a little bit too wide, but we'll see if it works that way. Okay, so this is actually, we're going to talk about this here in just not this exact one, but a different one here in just a second. So let's see if it,
Oh, it does.
It does fit. How about that? Oh my goodness. All right. I was wrong. All right. That is so fun. And you know what is, okay, let me take a second and actually talk about this. So this is the mini ultrasonic diffuser that we have here at Pink Zebra Home, and it's actually going to diffuse our diffuser oil. So at the very beginning, I was talking about different ways to fragrance your spaces and such. And so this would be one of them. This is going to utilize water and our diffuser oil. Looks like it actually has a little bit of water. It was featured behind. It has different levels. You have 1 hour, 2 hour, or continuous that you can keep it running, plus 7 different colors. So pairing this up with the accent shade, you'll be able to filter the colors through. Maybe we could play around with this here and just after a while. So maybe don't go anywhere. We can always test it to see if you guys want to see what it looks like. But I think it would be absolutely stunning. So definitely, I love you guys' suggestions. Keep them coming and such. Definitely keep them coming. All right, we're going to move on down. We're going to continue to talk. Lots of fun stuff. Don't go anywhere, though, tonight, because here, before too long, I have an extra, it might be live right now. I have an exciting little green light special for y'all. All right, we're going to talk about air care. I want to take a few minutes, and I want to talk about air care and what it is, because I have an entire collection that I know y'all are super excited about. So introducing for the first time a brand new fragrance to our air care collection. No strangers to those of you that are a part of Scent Flirt, by the way. Midnight Ice Air Care Plus, okay? Cool citrus, fresh ozone, and sleek woods. This is an absolutely stunning fragrance. It's so pretty. It gives me black ice, kind of vibes. It's I was thinking actually earlier whenever I was smelling this, we're going to be doing some man cave blends with this because it's giving me total man cave vibes. You have 2 different formats for sprinkles. So sprinkles in a carton and then sprinkles in a 3.75 ounce bag. In addition to an odor eliminating spray, odor neutralizing spray, and then a diffuser oil. So you have a full run of this brand new incredible fragrance. It's sold out already. Which formats, Miss Stephanie?
I think the carton.
The carton did. Okay, all right, yes. So definitely want to grab it quickly. See, that's how we know it's absolutely fantastic. Definitely one to grab. Still available, they're saying, in a bag. So Air Care Plus is definitely, if you are somebody that has, stinky kids rooms, stinky pets rooms, if you want to just basically eliminate the odor that is in the air, we have a complete odor eliminating line. And so this is adding to that line. My personal favorite is, I like the Fresh Air Care that we have right now. I also like Coastal Cotton Air Care. So this is just adding to that. And what it does is it actually has an odor eliminating technology where it removes the malodors that are in the air. So this is an absolutely fantastic fragrance. It can be blended in your bag of sprinkles, but you want to make sure that you do no more than, or at least 6 scoops, or at least half of the bag needs to be the air care to get the technology. But what I love about it is it does exactly like what it says. Our diffuser oil, I was actually just referencing this with the mini ultrasonic, is definitely going to be a must for me. I talk about this all the time. I love this format. I love that it comes in this format. So this is our liquid fragrance line again, called diffuser oil. And of course, everybody needs a good spray, a new odor neutralizing spray. So I use this a lot. Not this exact fragrance. I will be using this, but I have sprayed my trash cans outside. I spray down if I've cooked something. I just want a quick refresher, whatever it is. That's definitely a must. So super, super excited to see this into the line as well. So, all right, we're going to continue on down. Lots of exciting stuff. Definitely a fun release. So don't sleep on anything tonight. Lots of excitement. I want to make sure I'm not missing out on any comments. Everything good so far? Yeah?
Yeah, so far.
Good. All right. So what's a new fragrance? We need another new accent shade. How about this, my friends? This, introducing for the first time ever, is the Turtle Taxi Accent Shade. So much detail. All right. So let's talk about this. This is hand sculpted. There is a lot of detail going on. Definitely a raised 3D effect that you have here. Of course, you've got your cute little turtle with your carved out shell. I absolutely love that. Layers, you got a lot of different colors here. I love the little cardinal that is up here. Of course, it's a gnome, right? We love gnomes here at Pink Zebra Homes, so definitely has to be a gnome. A lot of love for this guy. He's definitely got a lot of detail. Your gorgeous little faded out blue hat. I just love everything about him. And then of course he's got a little turtle that he is riding on. So this is the Turtle Taxi Accent Shade. I'm going to take it off and actually do a spin. You can see here on the very back, this is where it allows the cord to kind of come through. But what I think I love about him the most too, you do have an opening back here, so you'll be able to add up your favorite fragrance through the hat. And then he also is going to allow that light to shine through because he's got holes all the way around. So definitely one that you want you love him? Yes. You're going to name him Rodney. Okay. So he is Turtle Taxi. Super, just a very, very well made, again, hand carved shell. Definitely fun accent shade. So a lot of love for him. I love the little turtle too. So definitely, I don't know if we have any turtle lovers out here, so definitely. All right, we're going to continue on. Welcome on in. If you are just tuning in, I want to welcome you, and I'm Beth Hanner, and I am alive in here in the PZTV studio tonight. It is time! Dana's ringing the bell. We're going to get started because I have a green flash sale for you. So happy St. Patty's Day, by the way. So definitely, happy St. Patty's Day. So here in front of me, I have 2 deals for you. Let me tell you about them. First up, this is the Leprechaun Gnome Simmer Pot, right? So I haven't introduced a simmer pot to you just yet, so now I'm going to. So this actually heats with a hot plate. This is while supplies last. So if you fall in love with him, you need to grab him right now. Your sprinkles are going to set in this nice little green dish. And then, of course, he's going to heat with a hot plate. He has to have red hair, right? So, of course, he's got red hair. A little cute little belt buckle there. He also has an indicator light on the very back. When that is lit up, that's going to tell you that the simmer pot is on, right? So you're going to add your 3 scoops of sprinkles to him. He is $30 if he's still available right now until 11:59 p.m. You can grab him for $30. Definitely a great price. Oh, Miss Mary said she ordered. Yay, good. Awesome. All right. So hopefully, I don't know if he's still sold out yet, but definitely grab him. All right. So we couldn't stop there. So for those of you that are lovers of, St. Patty's Day and want some St. Patty's Day inspired, we also have another deal for you. So introducing the 3D simmering light bundle here. So this is a simmering light. Unlike the simmer pot, it's going to heat again with your light bulb that I have here on a wood grain base. So 3D shamrock simmering light pairs up with a bag of Candy Rainbow sprinkles. Candy Rainbow is a part of our seasonal line, I believe, right now. Fragrance notes are cotton candy, strawberry, and vanilla icing. This is a delicious fragrance. Perfect, actually, if you're thinking that you need, to get started, or you're a lover of St. Patty's Day, love the bundles, definitely snag this. $40. So while supplies last, green flash sale. Lots of fun. So happy St. Patty's Day to all of you. So good stuff. All right. You ready? We're going to move on down. I've got so much more to show you. Don't go anywhere. I want to hear from you all. If whatever you are adding to cart, I definitely want to hear. So drop that down in the comments as well. I think we might be a little bit frozen on the Book of Faces. So just hang in there. It looks, of course, it always freezes me in the most awesome way.
Opportune moment.
Yes, definitely. We're just refreshing. All right. So while we're doing that, I have a brand new fragrance, hot fragrance alert right here, right? So for those of you that are part of Scent Flirt, right? And if you're not, I'm going to tell you why you need to be here in a little bit. This is for, you've already experienced this fragrance and it's absolutely stunning. All right, so let me tell you about it. Introducing Vanilla Cotton. Fragrance notes are cozy cotton, right? Pink peony and Madagascar vanilla. This is romantic. Wow. It's powdery. It's clean. It's very powdery. It's giving me a very powdery like effect. So it's definitely something that I think everybody can really, I like that Madagascar vanilla at the very end, but the cozy cotton is what really stands out to me. So it's very, very pretty. I think that this could be beautifully blended with a lot of things. Actually, I think it would be really pretty with that new air care that we just introduced. So lots of ideas for blending with this one. So you have two different fragrance formats in the sprinkle. Sprinkles in a carton and then sprinkles in a bag. Again, you're going to get a lot longer fragrance time out of the carton, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is at a carton to cart kind of night. This is a fantastic fragrance. A lot of love for that. And of course, we didn't stop there. We also have a bottle of diffuser oil. So you have it in a diffuser oil. For those of us that love the wall hugs, love the ways to diffuse the oil, this is definitely one for you. And then a room spray. Room sprays are really great. Here at Pink Zebra Home, we have all different kinds of fragrances and room sprays. I just introduced an odor eliminating spray, so there is a difference. This is an actual room spray. TSA approved, the room sprays are, the shorter ones. You can use it, you can actually spray it all the way around. It's fantastic. It's very compact. It's a very instant gratification type fragrance. Effortless way is what I always say to fragrance your space. So if you're a lover of, room sprays, this one, of course, is one to add to cart. So again, cozy cotton, pink peony, and Madagascar vanilla. I also like the pink peony. It's popping out to me as well. This is a really nice balanced fragrance. I know a lot of you that have been a part of Scent Flirt, you got to see a sneak peek of this fragrance. Benefit, right? Perk, big, huge perk to being a part of Scent Flirt. So if you're not in Scent Flirt, definitely want to add, join. And I'm going to tell you why here in a second. So for sure. So, all right. Has anyone grabbed up the green light special? Is that what we're calling it? Green flash sale? Green light special. Green flash sale? Anyone, how they doing over there on the TikTok? Everything good?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah?
There were a lot of people saying that they either already had Mr. Leprechaun or they were excited to get him.
Yeah. Really great deal on both of those too. So, and this fragrance too is everything. I think we'll do a lot of blending with this tomorrow. Mind you too, if you are going to be around tomorrow, definitely tune in about 12 p.m. Central. I'll be live and we'll be doing all kinds of blends and then some with this. So, hello. Hi, Angel. Good to see you tonight. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Sherry. Hi, everyone. You just ordered the vanilla cotton oil and the ice oils. Oh my gosh. Yay, Mary. Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to introduce that beautiful new simmer pot here in just a second. Can you show the blue flower shade with the flower simmering light. Let's see, the blue with the flower simmering light. Are you talking about the one, Liliana, that we just released? Or is that the brand new one? Whenever you be a little bit more specific for me, and if you could, and I'll try to see what I can do. Yeah.
Is there something that you want me to look up?
Well, she wants us to show her the flower accent shade with the flower simmering light, but I was trying to figure out which simmering light. That one's not sold out.
Midnight Blooms.
Midnight Blooms, maybe? Is that one the one you're wanting to see? What's the cute mushroom behind me? Oh, that was a cute mushroom. I believe he did sell out, but he is just part of the set right now. Kima. Yes, Templard is awesome. Absolutely. Yeah. We're going to get that for you if that's Midnight Blooms. Yeah. All right. We'll show that. We can probably, I'll tell you what, I could probably just do it right here. That's probably a great spot for it. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Can she see this? Yes. Yes, please. Thank you. All right. Is this the one you're talking about? Making sure. Yeah. Okay. That's really, I don't know if you can see through it. Can you see it? Is it easy to see? You need the mushroom. Yeah, definitely a lot of love for that one. That's really pretty. I do think that you can see it if that may be what you're looking for. So, all right. I think she's on the book of faces, so it might be a little bit delayed over there. All right, we're going to move on down, and I'm going to continue to talk about these different amazing products. Again, if you are brand new to us here at Pink Zebra Home, I want to welcome you on in. I'm Beth Hanner, and I'm live in here in the studio. We're releasing Hello Sunshine. We are Pink Zebra Home, so we're your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance. So definitely. All right, we're going to move on down and talk about this adorable simmer pot that everybody needs. It's so cute. So cute. Talk about spring. This is giving me all the spring feels and then some. So this is the Daisy Dream Simmer Pot. I do want to call out that it's a little bit of a smaller, more, I would say, quaint, like very, very cute and sophisticated little simmer pot. It's bright, it's cheery. Obviously, it's a gorgeous tan color, which is what I think is so intriguing about it. It kind of gives you a little bit of a neutral yet chic vibe to it. Soft, a little bit nostalgic with all of the different bright, those are Gerbera daisies that we have all the way around. I really love this. Again, you've got your red indicator light on the very back that's going to tell you if it is on or off. Also, the rim on this, I think you guys can see, is actually scalloped, which gives it a little bit extra detail. You are going to be able to fit at minimum, so I'll actually show you, 3 scoops. I would say, always at least 3 scoops of sprinkles in this simmer pot, but I believe it probably would hold a little bit more. So of your favorite fragrance, I just added up that brand new vanilla cotton. It smells so good, right? So we're gonna put that in there. Also kind of gives me like a botanical feel. So definitely, I don't know if anyone has ordered this yet, but it's so pretty. It's 100% spring vibes all the way around. You love it? Yes, you just got the gnome, the turtle. Yay! Love it. I do. And I'm actually able to see your comments on the Book of Faces tonight. So I really like how this is looking. It's so stunning. The colors are all just popping, just definitely spring. So how they doing on the TikTok? Everything okay over there? Checking in on them.
Yeah, they're doing great. A lot of people saying it's really pretty.
It is pretty. And I think I like just too that it's got so much, here, look at this here. I don't know if I can pull this in without, the Midnight Blooms. Yeah, I can't pull it over. I was thinking it just definitely complements, even if you just do a comparison. Obviously it's not lit up, but that's just, definitely if you're a floral lover. So a lot of love for that too. Okay. All right, so definitely grab that up. I want to continue to hear from y'all again. Welcome on in. So we're going to move on down and we're going to talk about a simmer pot bundle, brand new. Super excited to see this. And there's a lot going on here, my friends. So this is the Forever Rose simmer pot bundle. This simmer pot is massive. For those of us that love roses, this is for you. I would venture to guess that you can get at least half a bag at least, if not more, sprinkles in this dish. It is massive. So you have a cut out rose. This is the Really Rosy Simmer Pot. Again, this sells as a bundle, so I'm going to tell you about your fragrance here in just a second. So you have a scalloped beaded rim with this actual dish. Gorgeous light rose color that is in here, and then obviously a darker rose on the very outside. Heats with a hot plate, which is what I love about it. So again, it's a simmer pot. It's also too, I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see. This is in a heart shape, so it's absolutely stunning. And then on the outside, I think that's what's so exquisite. You have almost like a watercolor effect. So it's watercolor painted roses all the way around. It is so beautiful. So definitely gives me spring vibes. I think that you could leave it out all year round. It's very feminine. It's got a floral decal wrap all the way around. So that goes all the way around the actual simmer pot, right? And again, you're going to have a switch so that you can turn it on and off. But I think too, what adds so much to that obviously is the scalloped beaded rim that you have here. So hopefully you guys can see with the camera. We kind of tipped it up too so that you could see the difference. It is so pretty. Yeah, you can melt chocolate in it. Yeah, it is. It's definitely that large. I mean, if you see my hands here, you know, it is a very, very large. This is for those of us that like deep dish energy. I think that's what y'all call it, deep dish energy. This is a big one.
Beth, while you're still there, somebody asked about the size on the other dish that you just did on the other flower simmer pot.
Oh, this one?
Just to compare the
Yeah.
sizes so they can see the difference in the sizes. That's great.
Definitely. Yeah. So this is a little bit smaller, but obviously you're going to be able to get at least 3 scoops of sprinkles at minimum in this. I think I put 4 in the other one. This one is going to hold you at least, I would say 8. A lot.
They're using your hashtag Big Dish Energy.
I love it. Yes. Big dish energy. It is. It's massive. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so let's talk about fragrance because we got to have a fragrance, right? We got a new simmer pot. Can't have a new simmer pot without fragrance. So Modern Rose. All right. We used to have a rose fragrance. For those of you that don't know, I've been with Pink Zebra for almost 13 years, and we had long stem roses. And so this is definitely taking me back a little bit, but I'm going to tell you why I'm in love with it, is that middle note. So front note, Modern Rose. Rose followed by amber, and then with some vanilla. This is a very, very pretty, very romantic fragrance. I love it. Modern Rose. Rose, amber, and vanilla. Exclusive to the bundle, and it smells like perfection. Yes, that's perfect. Gertrude just said this is a perfect Mother's Day gift.
Oh,
Absolutely, yes. And then, you know, purchase this for mom, and then I would say add in a few other bags of sprinkles. But I've got some more stuff here to show you after a while, so don't go anywhere, because definitely. Let's see here. What scoop size do you recommend for the best strong smells and last the longest? So Sherry, I love that question. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we test our fragrances before they hit the floor. So at minimum, I want you to use 3 scoops of wax. That is the suggested use. For those of us that are a little extra, that's me, by the way, I like a little bit more. However, you are going to experience the product the way that it was designed, using at minimum 3 scoops. Okay, so, you know, I would say get yourself a simmer pot or a simmering light. We also test in a 20 by 20 foot space, which means it has to throw at least 20 feet in order to even hit the sales floor as well. If your room is also larger than 20 by 20, you need at least 2 a warmer per size. So I do, for example, I do have 2 in my living room because it's a larger, more open space. If you have vaulted ceilings as well, take that into consideration. So a lot of feedback that we've received is that, you know, obviously if it's a larger room, then, you know, of course, 2 warmers will cover it and then some. I'm also going to talk about another way to fragrance your space here in a second that I use a lot in my house that I feel like complements the wax. So if you're a lover of the candle wax and you've not tried the diffuser oil, we're going to talk about that here in just a second. All right, but great questions. Keep those coming. I love hearing from y'all. Definitely keep those coming. You're excited for all of it? Yes, so exciting. Yes, definitely good stuff.
Jen asked, how does the Modern Rose compare to Vanilla Rose?
Okay, so very different. I love that question too. So It is, you smell, with the fragrances, anytime I read you the fragrance notes, that's the order that you're going to smell the fragrance. And this is it's a lot heavier on the rose, whereas vanilla rose is not. I smell a lot more amber in vanilla rose. Hopefully that helps you. I do think it is rose bloom. It's a bloom in vanilla rose as well. This is just different. This is more of a pure rose fragrance. So let's see here. All right. All right, we're going to turn a corner. And we're not done, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about some more fun things. Here in front of me, speaking of diffuser oils and all the ways to use them, is the ever so amazing, adorable reed diffuser. Look at this. How cute is this? This is the Puddle Ducks reed diffuser. Friends, cute, bright yellow, absolutely adorable. Look at that. We have here two different cuties. They actually have two different colored jackets on. So a little bit darker yellow with a lighter yellow. This is a reed diffuser. So it is going to utilize our diffuser oil, right? So that's where you're going to fill. Your little vase here is what's going to hold your liquid diffuser oil. Would hold quite a bit actually. And then here you have a total of 8 reeds that are going to soak up the oil. So what I do is actually I fill my basin and then I let the reeds soak all that in, and then I'm going to take my reeds and I'm actually going to flip them because I like instant gratification with my fragrance. But this is fantastic. This is a metal umbrella. And of course this is an integrated reed. Very giving me like I would say an elevated artistic type feel to it. I love the two-tone yellow, absolutely adorable. Again, Puddle Ducks, we got 2 of them here. You love it, isn't it cute? I said there at the very beginning, it's definitely giving me all of the spring feels, right? So, it's that vibrant yellow that we all love. And of course, spring always brings on rain, right? You think of rain, you think of spring, definitely. So for those of us that love reed diffusers, this one is for you. Again, so the diffuser oil is what you're going to use in this, and that's going to, what I feel like it does is it really complements my candle wax. When my candle wax actually starts to take it down a little bit, then the diffuser oil kind of picks up and then some. So it kind of goes back and forth. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Definitely. Let's see here.
They're loving that.
Yeah, there's so many hearts.
It is so cute. Definitely grab it. I would say too, like while we're talking diffuser oil, because I'm going to introduce something to you that's really cool here in just a second that uses diffuser oil. I'm going to let Ashley move the commentary down here in just a second. 2 different sizes of diffuser oil right here at Pink Zebra Home. So we have what we call a 3.75 ounce bottle. This happens to be vanilla rose. Okay, so sugared rose bloom was your note that I was looking for. This is my favorite, right? So vanilla blossoms, sugared rose bloom, and amber. Vanilla rose diffuser oil, but you can see here, I have it in a 3.75 ounce bottle. Also comes in a larger 16 ounce bottle. So comparison with carton and bag, same concept with smaller diffuser oil and larger diffuser oil. Makes financial sense, right? To purchase it in a larger bottle because you get a little bit more for your money. So definitely. All right, I want to introduce to you, and I do believe we're going to start this up. I'm going to demo it, and we're going to shut the lights off so you guys can see this in action. For the first time ever, this is the Salt Stone Ultrasonic Aroma Diffuser. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we actually have another way to utilize our diffuser oil. So if you are a lover of diffuser oils and using them with water in your home, this is for you. Okay. All right. So fantastic product here. So I'm actually going to, let's see here. We're going to turn this one. I think this one is on. Yeah. I'm going to turn this one on, and then I'm going to talk about, did I demo? Oh, I may not have. I think I might have dumped the water out. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. I'm going to demo in this one. All right. So here I'm going to take off the lid. Yep. I forgot I dumped it. I'm going to take off the lid. All right. And then here is the basin that is, we have here. So we're going to actually add up our water. We have a fill line on the side. I also want to call out on the very front, you have where you can continuously run this 2 hours or 4 hours. In addition to that, it also has different colors that it will like filter through. So we're going to add our water here, right? And you're going to do the same thing with all of our diffusers that have water. The only diffuser that does not use water would be the reed diffuser, and then of course the wall egg, which is my favorite. All right, so then we're going to pop off this lid. That was really stuck on there. We're going to add our diffuser oil. Vanilla Rose, my favorite. Right? We're going to put the lid back on. Okay, and then we're going to just do that. Let's see here. And then turn this on. All right, and we're going to give it a second to kind of start. Let's see, there it goes. All right, I think this one might have water in it. If it doesn't, nope, we'll turn it on too. All right, so, I already smell that Vanilla Rose already. Wow, a lot of love for this. This is really fantastic. So this is it's a faux salt stone, right? Oh, I forgot my oil. It's going to give you a continuum mist. For those that just like, diffuser oil, this is definitely one that you need. It's a very beautiful neutral. I love the salt stone type feel that it gives. Obviously, hence the name.
They're asking if this is wireless.
No, it is not wireless. Fantastic. Salt Stone Ultrasonic Aroma Diffuser. All right, should we shut the lights off? I don't know. You think? So you guys can get a feel for it? Definitely. It's so pretty. All right, let me just tout my favorite fragrance ever. If you've never hung out with me before, Vanilla Rose is a add to cart in multiple formats fragrance. It is fantastic, and I am smelling, I have 2 different colors going at the same time. Oh my gosh, I'm smelling it. It smells so good. You can see here it's filtering through. You have the option with these ultrasonics to actually stop on the color. If you find a color that you love, then you could stop on whatever color that is. What I love, that is just so pretty. I love that. Hopefully you guys can see that. I think over on the Book of Faces, it's almost there. They're almost able to see it. It smells so good.
See it good on.
Yay! Yeah, this is definitely fantastic. Oh my goodness.
So beautiful.
So it is pretty. Man, that Vanilla Rose smells good. All right, we're going to flip the lights back on. So definitely one that you want to add up to cart. Absolutely fantastic. I want to call out to, I believe, I don't know that I introduced this tonight, but I believe this is a Scentflirt exclusive only, correct? I'm correct on that, right? Yes. Okay, so that leads me into my next product, right? So I need to talk about Cool Kids Club. I don't know if I said that at the very beginning, but so here at Pink Zebra Home, remember I said you were going to need a reason to be a part of Scentflirt. I said that yesterday, and I've said it again today. So Scentflirt here at Pink Zebra Home is my favorite subscription that we have. All right, so Scentflirt is our monthly box that comes to you every single month. It's so cute, looks just like this, right? We're going to move this cute little, or good smelling little girl down right here, and I'm going to talk about this pink box. All right, so actually, the fun part about Scentflirt is, well, there's multiple fun parts. It comes to you every single month like Christmas, right? So Christmas in a pink box. Exclusives, never before seen products, shipped to your doorstep, and a very, very good deal, right? You get a great deal on some amazing fragrance products. If you were here at the very beginning when we introduced the vanilla cotton, Scentflirt members got a sneak peek of vanilla cotton. They also got a sneak peek of that incredible Royal Rouge that came out. So multiple reasons to be a part of Scentflirt. It is a monthly subscription. After you've been a part of it for 6 months, then you're going to lock in a 5% discount on all fragrance products. Yes, 5%. Incredible. And exclusive shopping. So for those of us that are part of Scentflirt, you're going to be able to purchase the Salt Stone Ultrasonic Aroma Diffuser tonight. If you were to join tonight, right now, you immediately and do a 6-month subscription, you'll automatically also lock in that discount, right? So more reason to do so. This cute little box comes, again, packed with all kinds of fragrance items curated just for you. Multiple perks to being a part of it is that you get to purchase things before anyone else. Like this carton of sprinkles, and Ashley's going to roll me on down, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it. All right, introducing for the very first time, for those of us that are part of Scentflirt, we can purchase this. Pure Breeze, right? So this is a really fresh fragrance. Carton of sprinkles, only available as a Scentflirt exclusive. Notes are crisp linen, white musk, and soft ozone. This is a very watery fragrance to me. It's very, very fresh. It's got all the feels. It's a very nice. Very, very nice. There's 384 hours of fragrance time in this one carton. I just love this. It's got a little bit of a floral to it, but not much. I'm picking up a little bit of that. I'm probably picking up a little bit of that white musk as well. But definitely front note again, crisp linen followed by white musk and soft ozone. I think this would be really nice with that new Midnight Ice Air Care. If you grab that, that would definitely complement that as well. Let's see here. Do you get a discount on the product that diffusers and simmering lights and warming products? Okay, so Robin, great question. Robin's asking about that 6-month Scent Flirt discount. That's on all fragrance items only. So just fragrance items is what you get your discount. Just so sprinkles, oils, anything that is fragrance driven, your room sprays, that's what you're going to get your discount on. You're going to get a carton of it, Dawn. It does smell really good. So, all right. So if I haven't shown you enough, I have to show you something else, right? Because this is fantastic. So for those of us that are on the fence, so there's actually, I think a little bird told me this might be sold out already for those. Okay. So if you missed it, this cute little simmer pot was available for purchase while supplies last for Scent Flirt members only. But if you're not in Scent Flirt, here's your sign and here's your chance. So when you do a 6-month subscription for that cute, amazingly smelling, awesome Scent Flirt box, Scent Flirt subscription, you're gonna get this. Has to be 6 months for free. Yes, free. You get this for free when you join Scent Flirt. So right now, right? So if you missed out, if you're wanting it, there's your opportunity. So let's talk about it. This is an adorable Busy Bee simmer pot. Look at the detail. So cute. So the lid comes off like this, has holes all the way around. You have a cute little bee trail. I love that. Of course, it's got wings. It's got a cute little bee affixed to the top. Bright yellow. It's part of that, the theme, the Hello Sunshine theme. White stitching all the way around. This is a 3-piece design. So you have 1, and then your dish actually pops out 2, and then you have 3. This is a simmer pot, so it's going to actually heat with a hot plate. You also have bees all the way around the outside. Those are 3D, give the 3D effect, definitely, right? Gives you a little bit of texture with it, as well as the flowers. Kind of like a flower effect a little bit. But again, 3 pieces, and that fragrance, you can leave the lid on if you choose to, because that fragrance is going to actually come all the way out the top, out the lids and such. So there are a lot of love for that.
Yes, they're very excited about this.
Yeah. So that is your Scent Flirt freebie if you do a 6-month subscription, right? So, I'm just saying, if you have one already, you can always do another if you want to. But it is a 6-month subscription that you get that for free. So while we're talking bees, though, I have a couple accent shades that I just realized kind of fit with the bee theme. So I added this up. If you're watching over on Pink Zebra Home, I just want to talk about these for just a second again. So this is the bee pitcher, right? So the bee pitcher that I have right here, accent shade, right? So if you're a lover of bees, definitely available as well. So I think this is adorable paired up with that Candle Glow simmering light. Might be pretty with the blue underneath of it. Maybe we could pair that up here in just a second. But it's definitely a gorgeous shade, mustard yellow. Of course, you have your honeycomb all the way around the outside with your cut out bees, and it is an actual pitcher. So available and on the site. And then in addition to that, we also have the name has escaped me. This is the Beehive. Beehive accent shade, I believe. I could be wrong on that. Sometimes I forget. Okay, the bees are actually detachable. Let's see here. So if you wanted, am I right?
Yeah, you are.
Gosh, I was right about something. Yes. The bees are actually detachable. So you can take them off if you choose to, or you can actually, place them wherever you want. You can put one like right on the front. So if you're a lover of bees, again, you could have your whole bee collection here. 2 accent shades. Again, these are going to set over the top of a simmering light. So you definitely need simmering lights and such. Lots of love over on the Facebook. I'm just checking in over there. Let's see here. Lots of people. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Vanessa. Good to see y'all. Glad you guys are here tonight. Yes. If you have any questions, let me know. And anyone joining Scent Flirt tonight, just for the bee?
Yeah, somebody said she ordered it joined this morning because she was afraid it was gonna go away.
That is a really smart move. Yes, definitely. You don't want to miss out on it. It is so cute. Like the detail in it. definitely one to add to cart. So I just love that. I know there's a lot of bee lovers out there. It's definitely something that is trending. So you have the bee picture, Sandy? It is, yes. All right, so now for the last and final part, my favorite part. We're going to talk blend bash, right? So I'm going to talk blend bash with y'all. We're going to move on down, and I'm going to introduce to you the Hello Sunshine blend bash. Why is this amazing? Well, let me tell you. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we have multiple different themes of blend bashes. This happens to be a fantastic one. A blend bash is exactly what you're looking at. So 8 fantastic cartons of fragrance that we've kind of curated for that theme, right? So you've got 8 cartons. In addition to that, you're also going to get 30 blending bags. And then sometimes, depending on the blend bash, either a simmer pot or simmering light. This comes with a simmering light and a diffuser oil, right? Or no, this one comes with a simmering light, right? And then the 30 blending bags. Sometimes they might come with a diffuser oil, depends on the blend bash. It always can kind of interchange. But this one I do know comes with a simmering light, right? So this is the Hello Sunshine Blend Bash, and it's going to come with 8 different fragrances. So all the fragrances that I introduced tonight, if you have to have them, with the exception of the Midnight Iced Air Care, that's what we've got here. So we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to start right here because I know a lot of you are really excited about this because I actually told you about it yesterday. So if you missed out on this, here's your chance and here's your sign. You got to buy the Blend Bash. Vanilla Teas. Smells so good. Oh, so good. All right, fragrance notes are sweet vanilla, pear, and gardenia. This was a Grand Slam return on the last PZTV. It is available in this blend bash. This is a 16-ounce carton. This is a fantastic fragrance, a beautiful blend of floral and fruit. I love this fragrance. I was so excited that it was brought back, and we featured it 2 weeks ago. So definitely one that you want to grab the blend bash just for this alone. A lot of love for that. So are we talking joining? Wow, I love that over there on the book faces. Good stuff. All right. Second fragrance here we just introduced is Pure Breeze. Fragrance notes, again, crisp linen, white musk, and soft ozone. Gorgeous fragrance, very powdery, very fresh, available for purchase separately as a Scent Flirt exclusive or in the blend bash. So Pure Breeze, again, crisp linen, white musk, and soft ozone. Here we have Water Lily and Melon. I love this fragrance so much. Started out as a Paisley pick. Fun fact about Paisley picks, always available the month that they launch. Fireside Vanilla was a Paisley pick. Water Lily and Melon was a Paisley pick. Pink Pineapple, you see a trend here. So I'm just saying, you guys fall in love with something, and a lot of times it comes back in a format, right? So Water Lily and Melon, definitely a fantastic fragrance launched in January of last year. Water Lily, Summer Melon, and White Jasmine. Here we have, again, Vanilla Cotton, introduced earlier. Cozy Cotton, Pink Peony, and Madagascar Vanilla. On the bottom, I have a little Honeydew Breeze. Everybody loves a little honeydew melon. All right, so you have golden melon, sugared citrus, and sea salt breeze. This is a fantastic blend bash. Sunshine Breeze, notes of sheer lily, airy clouds, and vanilla amber. That's good stuff there. Manly Man, watery musk, white iris, and moss woods. We're going to make a man cave blend for tomorrow. I feel it coming on, so don't go and come back and see me. And then last but not least, another, this is like the ultimate, like, yes, please, Moment of Calm. Okay. Moment of Calm, again, another top-selling fragrance that had to make a return. Notes of salted pistachios, pink jasmine, and sun-warmed tonka. This gives me Sol de Janeiro vibes all the way. It is fantastic. So Manly Man has been substituted. Oh, okay. It was substituted out. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, we went ahead and substituted while we could.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I did not realize that. Okay. All right. So Manly Man has been substituted out. I missed that. Well, thank you. All right. So we, my friends, have come to the end of the show. But I have more. I would love to kind of go back through. I want to take any questions. If you have them, shoot them my way. I would love to hear from you. What was your favorite? What do you want to see paired up? I'm happy to walk you back through, and we can do a little quick run through. If there's something that you want to see, let me know. Are they excited? Anyone want to see anything that you may have missed?
Let's see. Can we go back to the heart?
Yeah, let's go back down. We'll just kind of have Ashley run the camera back through the Busy Bee Simmer Pod. Of course, we just talked about some of these. Simpler area, definitely don't want to sleep on this. Saltstone is absolutely stunning. So if you have your eye on it, I would grab it now. Petal Ducks. I'm smelling that vanilla rose. It smells so good. Petal Ducks Reed Diffuser. Fantastic. All right, takes me right back here to the Forever Rose bundle. This has got I had a lot of love for this. It's a large size simmer pot. We have beveled edge, which makes it so unique and fun, or scalloped beaded technically. A couple different colors of pink, right? So you have a darker pink on the outside, lighter pink on the inside, and then of course it's gonna heat with the hot plate. Comes with a bag of modern rose. So this is called the Forever Rose bundle, and this is the Really Rosy Simmer Pot, right? So a lot of fun stuff there, right? Any other questions on it?
They were asking what was substituted for Manly Man, or did we put
It was
Manly
the
Man
Midnight
in?
Ice.
Okay,
that
so
sold out. So, but we wanted to keep it going because of the vanilla teas and everything.
Vanilla teas, yeah, absolutely. That's still a fantastic fragrance, fantastic blend mash. All right, we're going to continue to move down to the very beginning. If there's any more questions, keep them coming. I also want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and happy St. Patty's Day. Hopefully you're enjoying all of the things. Get you some good fragrance. Keep in mind that these deals, these green, what are we calling them? Green flash sale. Green flash sale is available till 11:59 p.m. $30 and $40 for the bundle. Turtle Taxi, how fun is he? A lot of detail there. Okay, Midnight Ice New Air Care. I'm sure still some formats left, of course. Blue Blossom Accent Shade, in my opinion, the it product of the evening. So gorgeous. And then, of course, everybody needs this right here while supplies last. Run. Definitely run to the site and grab that. That is a fantastic fragrance. Fireside Vanilla. We followed it up with the Blue Topaz Simmering Light. Definitely look how pretty this is. I want to shut one of these on and off so you guys can see the difference. The colors there are just radiant. So y'all have been such a pleasure tonight to tune in with me. I want to thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow I'll be live at 12 p.m. Central, and we're going to do a deep dive into all of these fragrances. I also want to encourage you to give us a follow. If you're not following us across all social media platforms, give us a follow. We love to connect with you and all of that. So if I have any more questions, I'll take them. Otherwise, I want to wish you a wonderful evening. So
I think we're good.
all right. Bye, friends. See you